Welcome to Intermodal Operations of Total Transportation. Since our operation primarily involves moving container units, we would like to introduce you to our communication tool, the driver report form. Our drivers use this form to communicate with the fleet managers about every container drop or hook they make, also when they are having any life load or life unload that was made with a container unit. When a driver is running an intermodal load, the driver cannot submit any arrival or departure macros on their tablets and is required to submit this driver report form instead. This form will provide all the necessary information to your fleet manager to update the driver's load status in the system. You must submit this form before leaving the location where any type of drop and hook with a container or chassis was performed, also for any life load or life unload. Here is how it works. First, you will go to the link provided by the fleet manager to access the driver report form. On the first page, fill in your truck number where it says truck number. Then click next at the bottom. On the second page, click the drop-down menu where it says, "Where are you?" Select the location where you dropped or hooked to a container and chassis, or had a life unload or a life load. If you do not see the location option in the drop-down menu, please select none of the above. Then move to the next question below, arrival time. Click the drop-down menu and select the closest time that matches your arrival time. Then click next at the bottom. On the third page, you're going to provide the container number that you dropped and or hooked at that location. If you picked up a loaded container, please add the container number here. If you dropped a loaded container, please add the container number here, and so on and so forth. Leave blank if any action does not apply to you. And please, fill out only the sections that apply to you with the container number. Please include the first 4 letters in big caps and do not put any spacing. Example, ABCD 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here is an example of an incorrect way of entering container number. ABCD space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. ABCD space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, where the letters are in small caps. Please always put the first 4 letters in big caps and then the numbers, and do not put any spacing anywhere. It should always look like this. If you have been life loaded at that location, please put the same container number where it says dropped empty container and picked up loaded container, and the opposite for life unload. Put the same container number where it says dropped loaded container and picked up empty container. This will tell your fleet manager that you have been life loaded or life unloaded. Then click next at the bottom. Here on the 4th page, provide the chassis numbers of the containers that you dropped and or hooked at that location. You will enter the chassis number the same way you entered the container number. Type the first 4 letters of the chassis number in big caps and then the numbers, and please do not put any spacing. If you dropped or picked up bare chassis, please provide the bare chassis number here. And again, if none of this section applies to you, please leave it blank. After completing this section, select Next. On the 5th page, you need to select from the drop-down menu. Where are you going? For your next drop and hook, or for life load or life unload? If you do not see the location option in the drop-down menu, please select the option, None of the above. Then move to the next question below, departure time. Click the drop-down menu and select the closest time that matches your departure time from your current location. Then click Next at the bottom, the 6th and final page. This is where you can add notes or comments about the trip or equipment that you would like to notify the fleet manager about. If you do not have any notes, please leave it blank. Also, if you selected the None of the above option when you are answering for your current location or the next destination, please type the name of the location here in the comment section and click Submit. Congratulations, you have submitted the form, and now your fleet manager will be notified about your report and will update the system for you. Remember, you must submit this form before leaving the location where any type of drop and hook with a container or chassis was performed, also for any life load or life unload. Do not send any macros on your tablet when you run any intermodal load that involves container or chassis. This form is all you need to do. Thank you so much, and welcome again to Intermodal Operations of Total Transportation. Please be safe.